with that said, the game is starting. It is going to be Lenok versus what was his name? I mean, I read Rip City.
Anus.
Wait.
Anix.
Anus?
Annex.
Okay, Annex.
Well, it says Rip City for whatever reason.
We're just gonna call him. I'm gonna call him Rip City because I'm probably gonna mess the other one up and insult him.
I don't know though. I feel like if we just called him Rip City, that's a little bit more insulting. I mean, we're not calling Lenok Timber, are we? What makes... They're both human beings. They're both in Grandmasters. They are, though.
They are. They are.
Yeah. So, Enex... We could call him Azo. That'd be good.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay, can we, production, can we find out what his name is, or like how do we pronounce his name? Thank you. So we have Lenok here spawning at the bottom and undisclosed name for now at the top left as Protoss. Yeah, I'm not sure why a Protoss would pick this map. He might have something in mind here, or something prepared especially for Lenok. What do you think, Jake?
I don't know. I don't think this is a bad map, but I would have definitely forged fast expand on this map if I was going to do anything. It does look like he throws out a pylon at the ramp. Yeah, I'm much bigger fan on this map. I mean, let's say you just wall off, your forge, gateway, etc. is at the ramp. Well, that makes it kind of hard for them to bust you and stuff because it's kind of like Shakuras, how the ramp helps you.
Oh, Sanix.
Oh, Sanix.
Sanix. X or Sane. X or Sane. Sanex, X or Sane. Okay, Sanex. Okay, so Sanex is now walling off, not going for a fast expand. And, I actually like this map quite a bit for fast expand. I feel like it's easy to wall at the start at least.
Yeah, I would agree.
Especially with the long rush distance, like I feel like Nexus First is super viable on this map against Zerg.
Yeah, I would agree. Maybe he doesn't have that much experience on these kind of maps, right? And maybe he doesn't feel comfortable trying a wall in. I mean, we actually, I think it was it today or yesterday where we were actually casting a PDZ and he thought he walled off, but then
that was yesterday.
6 lings just ran in and killed him.
Yeah, that was good. That was the first time where we casted actually, I think, and it was Vile Hawk running lings.
Yeah, that's it. Vile Hawk. Yeah.
Who was it against? I forgot.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick game, man.
It was a very fast game. I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very risky move, though. Very risky maneuver by Vile Hawk.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let's see.
So it looks like we're going to have a core come down here in a second, maybe? No, this is weird. Look at this build order.
It's really weird.
Gas, and then Nexus.
I don't necessarily hate it. I think it's pretty good. I think he scouted that he went hatch first before doing this, and now that he's got it how late the pool is, he's like, I can probably get away with 1 gate expand. Now, I've only seen a few players do this. I've seen Sase do this, and Sase does it well. He's super safe. He takes a fast third afterwards. Sase is so good, man. He's not even bothering with a forge, and I think if he plays it well enough, he can hold whatever. We'll see if Lenok tries to get aggressive here. Lenok does love those early roaches. And
he does.
Actually, you know what, Jake, that might be why our Protoss player picked this map. Because he knows that Lenok may be one of the best Zergs in the world, but he's cheesy as a cheesy cheese.
Yeah. I mean, it could be. I don't know. We're just going to have to see. We do see both queens popping out. We see Zergling speed on the way. No Zerglings yet on the map. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a bad build for Protoss. His expansion's already up. It's just very weird. A very weird order to see it in. Yeah, I think it's good.
I love the Protoss position in this game. We'll see how good his decision making is from here on, but I think he got the better part of the early game. Just of a sheer standardness build, or don't know. It's yeah. I mean, there's nothing much more going on, but that's interesting to note.
It is.
Sentry
it
first, and there's...
A Sentry first, and there's
well,
no
there's
upgrade
another
on the
zealot
way.
going already.
That tells
Yeah.
stuff too. Like usually if they have the fast upgrade, they're going to plan on going for a maybe a 4-gate zealot rush timing or something like that.
Definitely. Linux is taking that third, that fast third. And pretty much all PVCs look very alike lately. And you have to take into account that as well. Linux could not be expecting something that this guy may not have seen before. For instance, most of the Korean CVPs go like, okay, I'll take a fast third. You go with your 2-base timing and try to kill my fast third. If you kill it, you win. If you don't kill it, you lose. And
pretty much, yeah.
It's not what happens necessarily on North America or Europe. So in that particular, like, you know, I think the Protoss player has the mental upper edge if he decides to do something different than that.
Right. So okay, here's what scenario we're at. We have 3 gateways up. All 3 gateways are being chrono boosted as they're warping in. Protoss just got his 2nd gas, so this looks like it might be just a Zealot Sentry timing maybe. He's throwing down his 3rd and 4th gas, but
there's a pilot. I love this.
Okay, so he's taking a fast third. Wow, that's a really fast third for Protoss.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be really vulnerable to any kind of roachling aggression.
Definitely, but I love. Do you love?
Well, considering it's going to work, I love. If I was seeing, you know...
I mean, he does have to take risks like this. It's not the riskiest thing in the world, and again, like, Linux is probably expecting the only thing he ever sees on the Korean server. And it kind of looks like it. I love this move, as long as he backs. He should not... I mean, he should know for sure. Back. But like, he should know for a fact. I'm expanding behind this. I have 3 gates as opposed to 4, and I'm up against one of the best Zergs in the world. I probably should back about now. Now. I should probably back about now. Back about now. Oh my god, is he gonna back, man? I'm getting nervous here.
Yeah, it looks like he actually really wants to be legitimately aggressive when... If you're taking a fast third, there's no reason for you to be aggressive. Because think of all the minerals that you're soaking into this 3rd Nexus, where if you were going to be aggressive, you might as well have like 7 gateways or something, right?
Absolutely. He pulled back, so that's good. It took him a little bit. It was a little bit dangerous, and he was standing on the creep there for a second. But it forced out so many units from Linux. If he can just get the production to stop this next attack by Linux that is inevitable... I mean, you force that attack. I hope you've practiced against the attacks that you force.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, look at the harvester count difference. I mean, Protoss is up by 10 harvesters. This is so good for Protoss. He just has to defend this without taking too much damage.
It's been brilliant so far. The Protoss has played a brilliant game so far.
It's been a good mind game too.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what it's all about. He's forcing Linux into his comfort zone. Like this is my strat. You've never seen a Protoss fast expand. You've never seen a Protoss take a third. You probably, you know, like like really, it's all 2-base timings in Korea. So Linux must be really confused right now. You know, he's keeping to a different face of the game than what he usually sees. So yeah.
Yeah, we have a robo
funny, but
already
the only Protoss I've seen do like something like this. Well, yesterday we saw the Chinese Protoss.
One of the Chinese players do something similar. He actually went for a 7-gate, but instead of doing any kind of timing attack, he actually just cut production and took a fast third.
Nice force
Huge
fields.
Force fields right there. Going to pick off all these roaches. More roaches actually getting force fielded in. This is really, really well played by Protoss, getting more and more kills. But actually, Burrow actually comes in, but he does have an observer.
Yeah, very, very nice. Very, very nice force fields. That was 5 force fields or so. Like he didn't even like drop a bunch of them. He dropped so much. But yeah, I actually played Jachi on the ladder, and he was off racing his Protoss, and he did something like this as well. And I was like, all right, you just forced a ton of units. I just made a ton of units instead of drones, and now you're ahead economically. And more Protosses need to abuse that. Terrans are starting to abuse that a little bit more lately. But more Protosses need to learn that macro Protoss is just as strong, if not stronger, than 2-base timings.
Yep, I couldn't agree anymore. But oh wow, I didn't even see this. Lenok went for a Muta switch, and now there's Mutas heading up towards the main base. But there actually is a cannon It's kind of off. It's kind of weirdly placed, but it should help
Yeah,
with defense.
it should delay a little bit. It should like scare him off. Now hopefully the Protoss has the gateways to warp in enough stalkers to shoo away this Mutas, I believe. It looks like he's just gonna take down the Robo. Is he gonna take the Colossus? It looks like stalkers are gonna get there in time. Yep. But that Robo is gonna go down.
If I was if I was Lenok, I might have just took one, might have lost like a Muta, but I would have made sure I got that Colossi. Because keeping that Colossus production down, or countdown, it delays the push that's going to come your way.
Definitely. And, yeah, I mean, nice positioning by the Protoss, leaving a few stalkers behind here and there. Nice idea by Lenok to switch the Mutas faster to spread the Protoss thinner, but I really love everything about this Protoss play so far. Now making cannons, securing his main, making cannons everywhere. He's just getting ready to move, man. His Chrono Boost is real bad, is what production informs me, but all of his Nexuses are full energy. But you know what? His macro is not that bad, so at all.
The only thing I would like to see is like a second forge or more upgrades or something, because he just doesn't have any of that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I can't. You know, I was not expecting this Protoss to be outsmarting Lenok, and in my opinion, he is. So I'm not gonna ask anything of him. He can have as much energy as he wants, and he can have whatever he wants.
Maybe two Nexuses just went down though, so that's bad.
But at the same time, he lost all of his links and a few Mutas. If he can just secure his third, he can blink towards his third. He never took out those rocks. That's a big flaw.
Those two Colossus.
Okay, this Protoss is really bad, man. I'm just kidding. I mean, mechanically speaking, he's not the best, but like his strategy, his brain works just really well.
Yeah.
And he has to go for an all-in counterattack here, like now.
Yeah, but I think it's too late. He needed those Colossi. Like, losing those two Colossus was going to probably be the game ender.
Yeah, the links are just going to do so much damage. He has nice force fields. We've seen him before. But I don't think that's going to be enough. Lenok almost maxed here as well. Maxed. Yeah, almost maxed.
Yeah, Zergling's doing a counterattack. Protoss just has to keep pushing, but look how many Spine Crawlers there are. I just don't know
nice
what...
Nice force like.
But Protoss is going to have enough to deal with this. It's a lot of Mutas right here, and they do have the +1 attack on them. Not that many upgrades, only 2 weapon attack for our Protoss hero. He actually is cleaning up these Spine Crawlers. Not taking too much damage, to be honest. I felt like
a few of the sentries fall, but yeah, you don't want to be tanking with those sentries.
Yeah.
But oh wow, that's a lot of banelings. Banelings. Oh, come on, force fields, force fields, force fields, force fields, force fields, force fields. Oh no. Yeah, force field's a little bit late there. Nice spread, but a little bit too late. I feel like he saw that in time too. Oh well.
Well, I would have thought Protoss was really far ahead, then just got caught out of position a couple times. A couple of counterattacks hit both Nexi, and just totally changed the flow of this game.
Yeah, really, it was about like walling off small stuff and stuff like that, like walling off, warping and salads, just small details that he couldn't keep up with Lenok with. So like, yeah, he lost both Nexi, Ling run-bys, and barely lost any Mutas, then took Colossi for free. Still, mad props to his Protoss. I think his strategy was brilliant.
Yeah, I think he was he was at like 160 supply when Zerg finally got max. So I mean, that says something in itself, because usually I can get max from Protoss at like 130 supply, if not even lower, right? So he was doing really well as far as the macro sense goes, but he was just very careless mechanically controlling his army, and lost
positioning his army as well.
Position, right?
Yep. But hey, good game to Anus, and good job.
Yeah.
And Lenok is gonna go up 3-0 for FXO, and I wonder who the Nightmares are gonna send now.
I don't know, but this next person has to all kill, I do believe. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it shouldn't be too hard. What is it like?
It's only
OZ,
like 4
Nina.
Code S GSL players, like piece of cake.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
I mean, there's lag.
And so
we'll
yeah,
be back. Right?
Go ahead.
Let's complete each other.